Hey Bourbon family, it's Manic Monday and Whiskey Phoenix here, back with your daily review. I think I've picked one that should be fairly easy to find. I did a little bit of research and I can tell you where to get it if you're interested in it, but today's review is Jefferson's Reserve Limited Edition Cask Strength. I got this a while back. I think it was released in March or April. So I picked it up at that time. I was trying to do like a bottle kill so I didn't have to move it with me, but that didn't end up happening, so here we are. Like I said, in my review, I did look up, and Nestor Liquors still has it on their site if you're interested. The MSRP on this is $70, so not too bad. The bad thing was, when it came to the mash bill, I couldn't really find anything. The most I could find was that it's just undisclosed and a blend of 4 different Kentucky bourbons. So I guess they want to keep it a secret. This comes in at 8 years, aged 8 years, 130 proof. And like I said, the MSRP on this comes in at $70. So not bad for a cask strength and 130 proof. I mean, you're getting pretty close to hazmat level there at 130. Some of the reviews I saw on this says to do it either neat or on the rocks to fully appreciate it, because the flavors in this are rather bold from what I remember. For it to be a high proof, for me, it drinks rather smoothly, coming in at 130, but it's definitely warm. So let's get into this nose. Right away, I'm hit with like a toasted oak, some baking spices, a little vanilla, and a little caramel, not overly ethanol for it to be 130 proof. It's just very baking spice forward for me, to be honest. Let's give it a taste. Gonna get that first one right out of the way. First drink of the day. Let my mouth come alive. Once again, on the palate, just like on the nose, it came through heavy baking spice on the nose, and I'm getting a lot of barrel spice on the palate. But then there's some kind of like dark fruit that comes into it, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon even, and maybe some honey. Yeah, I think a little bit of honey. The fingers on this are pretty good. I wouldn't call this necessarily viscous. I mean, they're kind of running down at a medium length. Color on this is just, a golden amber, really. On the finish, that's where you get some of the warmth, and it does linger a little bit. The finish also starts becoming like this balance of sweet along with a little bit of oak and maybe a little hint of brown sugar that kind of hangs out there as well. I know I have done this with some of the lime water. I have put that in before, and what I can remember is when I put the lime water in, if you feel that this is hot or too warm, or there's a lot of heat to it for you, the water does tame that down a little bit. But it also brought out more like vanilla notes for me, and maybe even like the the finish became a little more oak forward for me. I mean, for me, I can do it either way. I think I do enjoy it a little bit more with a little bit of water in it, just because I feel like it really enhances and brings out more flavors if you put that limestone water in there. Again, the price, coming in at $70, I mean, from what I could tell in my research, that's fairly, comparable to when like a Wild Turkey or an Elijah Craig barrel proof may come out. You know, if you're interested in it, like I said, I did check out Nestor's Liquors and they do still have it for sale. I could add it to my cart if I wanted to. If you've had the Jefferson's Reserve cask strength, drop in the comments what you think about it. For me, I would give this, I would probably give this like an 8.8 out of 10. Which to me still, keeps it in like, a great category, so to speak. Also, don't forget in the bio, check that out for your Hang Light gummies. And there's also a code to get 10% off. There you have it on this Manic Monday. Back to the daily review. Had a great time this weekend. Enjoyed the Bourbon and Beer Festival with my friend Diane. Enjoyed the wine tasting with my friend Janie and my brother Michael yesterday at Cooper's Hawk. So a little bit of something different, a little bit of different content for you guys as well. I really appreciate your comments coming in there. Also want to say thank you to all the new followers. I'm over 400 followers now, so looks like maybe I'll get close to my goal of having 500 followers by the end of the year. So I guess I need to seriously start considering what am I going to do to, thank everybody that's, following my journey and, watching my videos and following each other. Again, it's just about the bourbon community, being just that, a community. We all support each other. We're all doing what we love. We all bring a different take to it. And I think that's part of the reason why I love the community so much. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this Manic Monday. As always, please drink responsibly, and I'll see you in the next one.